Hey, how's it going, everyone? Arukas here, and welcome to the Leblanc Cafe podcast. And who the heck are you people? How'd you get in my attic? Well, the boss's attic.
The door was open.
Where's the
Damn it, I
rest
was
of you?
gonna say. Damn it, I was gonna say that we snuck in, but yes, door was open. Boss let us in here.
Are you sure it wasn't the cat?
I'm sure it wasn't the cat.
Cat
Maybe.
goes by the window.
Yep.
I'm afraid that the cat is. He's probably seen too much.
He's
No,
seen
this
and
is-
knows too much.
He's seen me cuddle
Does
with the
this one
nerdy
support?
girl.
That lives down the street.
Kinda past the little I was about to say grocery market. Well, it pretty much is. It's just nobody calls it the grocery market. Okay, so since this is a reboot, just like Hollywood, because we have to follow success. Monkey see, monkey do. But yeah, we kind of rebooted this thing because the last couple of times we've kind of messed up, or recording sessions have either had to be canceled or
Corrupted.
as well. A moment of silence.
Do 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 do.
Be respectful. I'm kidding. All right, so so I think I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I think I'm the most popular one in this group, and we're kind of not popular to begin with. I mean, nobody knows us exactly. I think
I have no problem accepting that.
I think I'm not trying to be mean here, but I think if we were a totem pole, I'm on the top. Lonely is second.
Very bottom second.
No, I'm the bottom of the barrel. No one even knows me.
That can change eventually. You got to keep drawing.
Yeah, but I only draw once a month, so
Wow.
I'm
Alright.
trying. I'm trying to figure out what I want to draw. The thing is, I've been too distracted. But we haven't introduced ourselves. Hi, my name is Shy Guy.
This is Lonely Support.
And I'm Arukas. It's Sakura backwards.
Which I think is clever.
It's just a reference to Resident Evil / Street Fighter. So I'll go first because not a lot of people probably know what we do, except for me and Lonely. I mean, seriously, I want to say famous YouTuber, but I don't think he considers himself famous. But yeah, the fourth snake is actually familiar with your work.
Yep.
Okay, so back to my introduction. I am Arukas. I draw a lot of not safe for work stuff. Well, I make not safe for work alternates. That's the thing.
You do etchy.
Really? Would it be considered etchy? I mean, I show the naughty bits. Well, I draw the naughty bits. I don't show them.
Yeah, I was about to say, how can it be etchy if he actually shows those parts?
The naughty bits.
The nutty bits.
I consider myself a fan service artist, not a not safe for work artist. I just happen to draw some not safe for work stuff. I am known on the internet as the lewd Futapa artist. And that's my introduction, pretty much.
I am Lonely Support. I'm mostly just write a story. People Light Made a Shadow. It is a story focused on Sadakira, also the protagonist, which I tend to prefer referring as Akira, and Saraya Kawakami. The two are basically my favorite pairing, and so I wanted to do a very nice dive story in the relationship, and also give some nice moments and highlights to the other characters.
By the way, I have a genuine question. How long is your story, so far?
One moment, I can actually give you that information.
Good. While you get that, Shy, do you want to go on ahead?
My name is Shy Guy. 3300, and what I mainly do, I just draw. I draw in like an anime cartoon style, mainly of Splatoon, Dragon Ball. Well, mainly it's still Splatoon right now, but I'm trying to branch off and draw other things.
So my story is 23 chapters long, or like I say, one prologue and 22 chapters long,
Okay.
and 280,061 words.
That's a
Oh
lot.
dear.
I keep telling you, it's a long read.
Well, the thing is, I'm okay. The thing about me is, whenever I save something, let's say for example a 3DS game. I'll be the type that I'll buy a 3DS game and I'm like, oh, next time I go to the doctor's office, I'll probably pull that game out and play it. And guess what? Nobody's going to the freaking doctor's office because they want to right now.
Yeah.
Because of the whole. Can we say it? The whole COVID.
I don't know
situation?
on YouTube, but you can't say. Let's just call.
Well,
call
some
it
people say. Some people could say it, but like I think the majority cannot say it. So we're just gonna go with the virus.
the T virus.
It's funny.
We could just call it the C virus because of Resident Evil. I mean, there's people that are talking about Resident Evil.
It's funny you mentioned doctors, concerning I constantly go to doctors for my line of work.
Oh dang! I don't like the awkward silence. It's not that we have awkward silence. We just because we're recording via Discord. We have to be careful that we're not going
like interrupt.
Yeah, we're not like if we interrupt, we'll that's fine. We're not doing it on purpose.
Indeed.
All right, so you guys want to? Oh, do you guys have any projects coming up or anything that you want to speak of? Because I have one, but I can wait.
Like I said, I've only been I only do like one month of draw. Or like I take like 1 or 2 days from drawing or to draw, and then that's it for me in the month.
You don't have anything planned right now, like just something that you want to share, because that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing.
Nope. Besides besides like a recent drawing I did, it's
that works.
nothing too special. Nothing too special, but I was planning. I'm still trying to plan on drawing Modius from what's it called, Helltaker and Haru's outfit. I already did Haru and Modius's outfit.
Yeah, the reversal of what you did before.
Yeah,
kind of like a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not doing too much. Like I'm still working on my chapter for the next chapter, but that is always the issue with me. Is taking this time because my brain keeps trying to make sure I figure out every detail of things.
Mm-hmm.
But all honesty, it's mostly being delayed because of Monster Hunter release, and I'm a giant Monster Hunter fan. So
you're the creator.
Yes.
You're like the creator of Hunter x Hunter.
Yes, I'm too focused on Idol Girl games to continue the story.
Really, wasn't it?
That was Berserk. Sorry,
wasn't it Dragon Quest as well?
No, what Idol was Berserk.
Oh, okay. No, because I think somebody said that he got distracted by Dragon Quest as well.
I remember. I thought for him it was more health problems than anything else.
Ah, dude, that guy's just like, I'm not saying like he doesn't do anything. I'm just saying like, dude, he's gonna be delaying it forever.
But no, I would like to avoid that level of delay. But yeah, Monster Hunter has always been a very close and dear series to me. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna be playing Monster Hunter with wife and friends. So basically, that's been taking whatever free time I could have gone. Like, oh, I have free time. Let's work on stories. Like. Free time, Monster Hunter.
Same here. I already beat it.
To be fair, it's not that long a game because it's sadly sort of unfinished because of what happened. But luckily, the updates are free, and one should be coming by the end of this month.
Sadly, I wasn't able to pick up the game, and I'm still waiting for my job to have it on the shelves because that's how I get it for $10 less.
Nice.
Yeah, the whole The whole game is so fun. Like I already beat it, and now I'm going with it with my friend.
So my projects, I have two actually. I want to tackle the entire Persona series. When I say that, I'm just going to be tackling the PSP version of Persona 1. I happen to have the like an English ROM translation or whatever on my PlayStation Classic Edition. So I'll be tackling the PlayStation versions of Persona 2, Persona 3 FES, because that's the only copy you can get. I think I have a majority of it already recorded for 3, but I think I might have to start all over. But if something were to happen, at least I have the majority of it recorded. Because I think, what's the one guy that just shows up out of nowhere with the yellow scarf?
Oh no, I haven't played Persona 3.
Ryoji. I think it's actually very similar to Ryuji, but not exactly.
I know like some of the spoiler stuff about it, so I won't go too much into it. I need to use that cheat where you can use what's his face, the guy with the catchy song.
Oh no, the Yellow Scarf. No, that's Yellow Scarf is. I was thinking of someone completely different. Sorry, I was thinking. Trying to remember now.
Like I know he's Death, and that's it. He's the Grim Reaper.
Oh yeah,
where's me safe, man? Babunga and my tunga. So yeah, I have that one, and I'm planning on playing Persona 4 Golden. That's the way I'm gonna be. Those are the versions that I'm gonna be recording, and I already have Persona 5 recorded. We're actually doing a Persona 5 Royale commentary. I keep saying Royale, but that's just me being stupid. And my other
Ryoji Mochizuki.
I don't think I was even paying attention to, so I might have to replay it and actually read. And the other project that I have in the works. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be playing the spin-offs in between games, so it only makes sense. Also, I am just 2 games short away from Persona, from finishing the Persona series, like each game, because I even have bootlegs, and because I even have Japanese copies of some of the games too.
Mm-hmm.
I need a Japanese copy of Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, and 4 and 3, because seriously, I think I should at least add those to the collection, even though I'm not going to play them. And my last, and the other project that I was mentioning, oh yeah, I'm mainly playing all of those games because I want an excuse to draw some of the girls on there. Because I know
Hilarious.
what's the one girl, the tomboyish girl, the one with the dark skin, I forget her name from 3. But I want, like, I have not seen any fan art of her. Well, at least not that much. So I might as well just take
You mean
advantage.
the tanned girl?
Yeah, the tanned girl.
It's actually amusing. Yuko Nishiwaki.
Yeah, Yuka.
Yuko.
Oh, Yuko. And tomato. I'm sorry.
Tomato.
You pronounce it tomato. I pronounce it. Oh no, wait. I know that some people pronounce it tobacco. I pronounce it tobacco. Baka. And my other project, because I keep delaying what I was gonna say. My last project is because I want to get some of this done beforehand. But that's the problem with having a Patreon. I have to show everything I'm working on, pretty much. But the project is, I'm going for Halloween. I want to just like get it started as soon as possible, because out of nowhere it's going to be, at least get the sketches done so they can fall into place. I want to draw all the Persona girls as Darkstalker characters. Right? For example, Futaba is going to be Lilith. I want to make on Morgan, and Kawakami has to be Felicia. Just for the simple fact that I think somebody told me that Kawakami is not a cougar because she's not young enough. I mean, she's not old enough to be a cougar. He called her a tiger. And I told him, no, she is not a tiger. She's a tigress. Tiger and goddess. All right. Oh, sorry that we're not reading the chat here. Let me see. Speaking of which, I need to get back into those P5 percent of 5R videos if you will have me. No, don't worry, man. We're actually taking a break from those because I haven't rendered anything. That is, who are you talking about? You know, I have a feeling that they aren't reading the chat. Tell me about it. We're practically ignored at this point. Tiger makes sense. Look at her shirt. Oh, what's this?
It's probably because of the striped shirt she has.
Yeah, I call her a tigress because she's young enough to pounce on you, but at the same time she's like, yeah, young enough to pounce, but old enough not to get in trouble. Because we're.
But yeah, you were speaking of Dark Stalker. I can see like Haru or Makoto being he and Ko.
Haru is going to be BB Hood.
Oh yeah, that works. Actually, that works really good.
Makoto, I can't remember. Okay, the fourth snake actually told me, dude, this is awesome. I actually have someone that falls into my level of fandom. I wasn't sure if this was just things were this be the first time I'm in the podcast stream. Well, didn't you leave, man? Because we had you on here. Hey, Arukas, would you watch The World Ends With You, the animation? It's really good. Did it already come out? I didn't know that. But let's see. The fourth snake actually told me, because I was doing this while I was at work. Oh, Makoto is Hienko.
Yeah, Hienko. That was the one I was mentioning before.
Yeah, Makoto's going to be that one because he
that works well for
her. Okay.
Hienko is actually one of my favorites from Darkstalkers. I just really love her design.
Joestar, it's not that we're trying to ignore you, we're just trying to stay on topic. That's why. It started episode 3 days ago. Okay, no, okay, so I'll just say it again, just so you guys know. Oh yeah, no, on is gonna be Morrigan. Futaba is going to be Lilith because why not? Small tots. Haru's gonna be BB Hood. Makoto's gonna be that one. I can't pronounce the name. Please.
Hienko.
Yeah, Hienko. Kawakami is going to be Phil. I want to call her Philia for some reason. Felicia. Sorry, I don't know why I'm.
Dude, that should be the next project. Do Skullgirls for.
Probably because I do have a copy of Darkstalkers 3. I only got it because that's the small smug tots. All right, sorry that we're not really looking at the chat. This is mainly us, but you guys can give us feedback on what we're talking about, and you can give I don't know. Do one of you guys want to be monitoring the chat? Because I can
if you give me a link to it, I can go there. It's just that like I said, my computer was acting a bit. It closed my web browser for no reason.
Just go to my Twitch. I'll send you the link to it. I'll just put it on here in the chat. The thing is, like, I'm trying to like monitor the levels and everything. There we go.
There's also the idea I talked to you about. Yeah.
The Monster Hunter one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I'm definitely gonna be doing that. The thing is, I have to at least start the sketches soon. So by the time what's the month before October?
Yeah, September.
So like by September, I should have those at least done. And so because you guys know how I work ahead of time, unless I want to delay some of the ones that were coming in first, which it wouldn't be too much of a bad thing. You're gonna eventually get all these drawings. Yeah, this is if you guys don't know, I'm doing this on Patreon, and doing this on shoot. There we go. Okay. By the way, Arukas, you really took a long break, man. Okay. So let's see. Yeah. Somebody monitor the chat if they want to.
I have it on chat only.
Okay. Let's see. So we already talked about. I'm the one that took the longest, but here is.
And I was the shortest because I haven't done.
That's why I said I was gonna go last. Here's the topic that we're gonna be talking about. It's from Persona Central. Persona 5 survey results for favorite characters and scenes, Japan and overseas opinions, comparisons via Persona 5 Mementos reports, Volume 2. But where was it? I'm not really gonna look at the other ones. I just want to talk about the characters because seriously, who cares about some of the... Okay, so apparently, according to Japan, protagonist got 148 points, Yusuke Kitagawa got 131, Futaba got 105. That is great. Ryuji Sakamoto got 84, Makoto 55, Goro Akechi got 41, Morgana got 37. Okay, I know there's some shenanigans. Anta Kamagi got 29. And guess who's at the bottom, or at number 9 with 12 points? And of course, he muted his mic. Okay, I'll just say it. It's Haru. Hey, at least she got in.
Well, no, this is all the Phantom Thieves. They're gonna be in.
What do you mean?
Like, the one you're reading now is which is your favorite main character. So it's only focusing on the
okay.
Phantom Thieves.
Oh, but that still sucks. Oh, and overseas, Makoto Nijima got the highest by 40.
Which I'm not surprised. Again, there's...
Futaba is still in 3rd place. She is not moving. That is great.
And again, technically, as the girl, she is 2nd place.
Yeah, she is in 2nd place. Like, not counting the guys, but, who's your favorite confidant? Is, Sojiro Sakura. Well, with no surprise. Oh my gosh, overseas, Sadayo got 387 points.
Yep, I saw that.
Yay.
Dang.
2nd best girl
really
in my opinion. They like the Simcat over Haru. Oh, that sucks. Oh, don't say that. Who is the lowest? Oh, Ouya,
both of
with
them
only
are
4
Ouya.
points.
Poor Ouya.
Oh yeah. And
both of them have Ouya. Like, apparently,
Yeah.
everybody unanimously just hates Ouya.
I don't hate her anymore. The thing is, like, Lonely has caused me to like some of these characters more. But the thing is, the other... Like, I've already spilled my philosophy. Imagine liking a cat over the floof.
I'm very heart-stricken.
Hey, she's still... Hey, it could have been worse. I mean, look at Ouya. She only has 4 points in Japan.
But no one cares about Ouya.
Alright, so Sojiro got 376 points. Takemi got 241. Hifumi got... should I really be specifying the points? I'll just go by number. Yoshida got 5. Yoshida's my favorite one because he is... I think I've already talked about this, but like the first persona that you can use to... that has the affiliation with him or affinity with him is Suzaku. And Suzaku is one of my favorite... mythological beasts. Alright.
Silverman.
I do like how basically, like, in the...
uninteresting.
Yep. I do like how the fact in the overseas, my 3 favorite confidants are on the top, and in Japan one, it's the 4 top because Sadayo has to be 4th after Yoshida.
I have not finished playing Persona 5 Strikers. I'm going to be playing it eventually. Do not rush me.
But yeah, like, everybody seems to generally like Takemi.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I think the reason why is because we're actually saving a child, and that's one of the reasons why some people I like. That's one of my reasons why I like it. Number 6, Caroline and Justine. EY was number 7. You Mishima Yuki is 8.
I feel like EY is 7 mainly because not many people do hits because of the requirements of
Yeah,
for.
Mhm.
I know you're not rushing me. I'm
guts.
just messing around. I'm answering the chat. Sorry. Sai Nijima 86. Well, you don't really do anything with her. That's the problem. Like,
Besides, like, talk to her about
but
the
that's kind of
lecture pass,
required.
but that's it.
I can.
No, she does like kind of save you towards the end, or she like takes you out of the what's it called?
Court. Well, that's part of the plan. Like it's basically convincing her to actually get you to help you get to her to help you because she wants to find out the truth of the matter.
All right, number 10.
She has to reach for the truth.
All right, so number 10 was Igor. I can see why. I mean, you didn't even get to know the guy. You didn't even get a reward for 100%ing him.
Like, here's the one that makes me sad. Like, as much as it makes me sad, which is the way whatever he said, I understand. I'm not surprised Oya being at the bottom. What hurts even more is Shihaya being right below above her.
Who's Oda again? I forget.
Kid. Got about kid.
Oh, get smoked.
Yes.
Get smoked hat, and then
I keep referring to him because in my mind he sounds like Takun from Fooly Cooly.
Silver goes, the truth, what is this, Persona 4?
Yeah.
Hey. I like to make my references when I can, okay? My music references.
Yeah.
All right. So...
I'm honestly surprised that Shihaya is so low.
I don't know if this is based on Persona Royale or Persona 5 Royal. No, it just says Persona 5 survey
this
results.
is probably just Persona 5 in default.
Because
not Royal.
She is a godsend in.
Because
in
Royal.
Royal.
If it was Royal, they would have added Maruki and Yoshida. Yoshizawa,
That's
sorry.
true.
Yeah, Yoshizawa.
Doesn't matter. All right.
Huge
let's
game.
See if we
Black
can
Rock,
move
I
on
have
to.
no life. I know life Destiny 2, so I'm a real gamer. and Monster Hunter World plus now Monster Hunter Rise.
All right. And you guys have any final thoughts on on the numbering? I mean, I don't disagree with it too much.
I'm surprised Yoshida is higher than Kawakami in the Japanese one.
That is true.
Takun.
Takun.
For her.
But
really,
other than that, I'm actually surprised. I'm also kind of surprised how high Takemi rolled for both sides.
Like I said, I think it's
because she's just goth nurse.
Everybody loves the goth.
Like I'm not surprised. Sojiro was like of the top tiers on both sides.
Yeah, because he's coffee dad.
Yeah.
I like to believe that a lot of these characters are beloved because of the interactions with the characters, and that's like I said, like
yeah.
And some of these other ones, you don't even go out of the central location. I mean, I think An is the only one that kind of leaves, and it's kind of a little like I've said, it's really unfulfilling. Everyone loves goth except Drake from Drake and Josh. Okay.
But no, I like Persona 3 Fast, Persona Golden, and Persona 5 Silver all equally. But no, me personally, like, I do agree that I think a lot of this is based on, like you said, like, experience with the characters. And a lot of these characters, like Haru, like Iwai, had such, and honestly, in a way, Soso Chihaya like have very nasty like gateways to actually do your confidant. That basically like it could affect him. The only counter argument to that I just said now is the fact that Yoshida's confidant is also a pain in the ass to unlock, and yet he did really high.
I say because of the interactions. Like I think it's because they had fun with it with the characters, and his is kind of. I kind of liked it, and remember, I think like the qualifications for it, it has to end with a Mementos mission, because it's kind of like the closure, kind of like the little cherry.
Well, his
on top.
didn't actually. Yoshida was one of is the only non-party member confidant not to have a Mementos mission.
I thought we were talking about what's his face, the Tower Boy.
No, I said Yoshida.
Oh shoot, my favorite one. Sorry.
Yes, the one you just said.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry. Suzaku man.
Yeah.
I like the name Suzaku.
Kind of. What's his name? I forgot his name. The one who made the fan site.
Oh, Yuki.
Yeah.
Mishima.
Yeah, Nishima.
I still say that Mishima has like the best one, because like you didn't even have to interfere with him. He broke through on his own.
You basically just told him like, "Oh, hey, you're going after me. That means I'm important." And then you go, "Actually, never mind. You're not important," and just left and deal with it yourself. It's like,
oh no.
Sometimes words work more than fist.
No, sometimes words hurt more than a fucking megalodon. The strongest
Megaton Raid.
attack. No, not Megaton Raid. It's the strongest almighty attack. Megalodon, something like that.
All right, you guys want to move on to the next topic?
Sure.
All right, I am sending it over right now.
Fucking hell! I played what's it called? I played
All right,
Sonic
so
Blood.
a lot of people are talking about Persona 6.
Thank you.
Persona 5 6. 56.
I actually found an article title explaining why they're talking about it.
Everything we know about Persona 6 so far. All right, we're just gonna skip through some of this. Okay, blah blah blah.
I don't even want to.
Is there a trailer? All right, so I know this is not a real topic exactly, but what do you guys want? Like, what are the things that you wish for? Like, let's just come up with a little list. But where's Persona 5, 2 through? Okay. What do you guys want? Like, let's make a little wish list.
No, not
predictions.
Hold on. Before we go to the wish list, I'm gonna say Silver. I retract the strongest almighty attack. The strongest almighty attack is freaking Myriad Truths. That's the strongest almighty attack.
All Might.
Just Myriad Truth destroys everything.
United States of Smash.
Here's the thing. I don't have any wish list with Persona 5 F6. And the only reason I don't is because
5 is already
like
fulfilling enough.
Well, that also, because Persona 5 is Persona 5. Persona 6, it's not going to be Persona 5.
It's not going to be like a sequel to 5, yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to be
Strikers is like...
Strikers is like the continuation.
Yeah.
It's
like a proper sequel.
I'd say let them do their own thing, but like kind of...
I like to think that Persona 5, Persona 5 Strikers is similar, has like a continuity, has like the continuity effects similar to when the Power Rangers meet up with the previous team. Like, you actually, like, oh, the Blue Ranger got married, the Pink Ranger, like, started a bakery. That's pretty much how I see it. Like, it's just a continuation of the narrative. It's not a continuation or... Yeah, like I said.
That's kind of the thing. Like, the only thing I would put on that list, and it's only just because, say, put something on the list kind of situation, I want them to keep all the quality of life changes they put on Persona 5 and 6. Like the fact that you don't have to like have a guide on your face 24/7 just to get all the confidants, that you can easily like get all your stats and all your confidants
Have
on
like a
game
couple of
one.
extra days.
Yeah, like all that stuff. I'm actually like, and also the interface of the combat, like maybe not like baton pass, but something of similar that adds cooperation for the group.
Oh, like the
Yeah, so
fortune
it's like
teller. Because remember, in 3 and 4, you could go to the shrine and get your affinity boost.
No.
That's what I'm saying. No,
he means-
I'm just talking about with something that was just my idea.
Okay, yeah.
No,
But no, I'm talking more
but he
like
was talking
in combat.
Yeah, like if you like get a critical at an enemy or you hit their weak spot, and then it goes to like the one more, you can like switch off to someone else, which also
Well, change the name of it. Like, don't call it
boost the
baton
attack.
pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But, like-
That's what I said.
Like, you know what?
But like you get like a small boost, and if the next character gets the other weakness, your attack boost goes higher until you can get
like
that
chain
all-out
it
attack.
basically.
Yeah, it's like a chain.
I would say like call it tag in or something, because like baton pass is kind of like, okay, that's a Persona 5 thing. Let's just leave it there. But I would
Yep.
say like, oh, because you know how when like people go like, oh, tag in, tag back, or tag me in, is what I'm trying to get at. I say,
Joestar,
Joestar, they're mainly, I know it's like it's based off of kind of our American culture, but also a bit of Japanese culture too.
I'm not even reading.
no. He's saying that he would like it if like the personas that for the characters would be based on heroes like Kublai or Kirin, or if the personas were now is like how they were fictional characters in this one. They're like mythical weapons like Mjolnir and such.
You do technically get Mjolnir if you if you
electric share
itemize, yeah, if you electric share Thor.
Okay, here's my list of what I want on there, and it's just like, I think I've said this before on the internet, or at least I've told you guys, but I want to design the next I wanted to design the next Futaba character. I know, obviously, but I mean like a spiritual successor, because technically, Fuka is like the precursor. Then came Rise, and then we got Futaba.
You want the next navigator?
The next navigator, but I want to like design, like I've said, I would love to design, like, imagine Atlas is like, oh, we like your art, we want you to be a character designer for one character only. I don't know. I know a lot of people will want a female protagonist. What do you guys
Or
think?
have it like you could choose between a female and male protagonist.
If they
do that, because if they do that, they have to spend even more time trying to get the alternative results for the female character, for the female side. Because it's already hard enough to do three optional bubbles just to get the 3 different responses from the male character, and then they have to go back and do that for the female characters.
You know what I would love, and maybe this would be like a nice little fix.
What?
You know how I know it's it's 100+ hours, but remember when you have any of you guys played Super Mario Galaxy? When you get Luigi, I say they should do that. Like, as soon as you finish the game, and if you had, like, I don't want you to like go through hoops.
The thing is, at that point, it feels more like a skin and not like an actual character.
No, I would. No, I'm not saying it should be a skin. I'm saying it should be like a different campaign, in the style, or in the vein of what's that one game? Resident Evil 2.
Here's the
that's the thing, because you have to come up with new responses of all three text bubbles for each kind of character. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you because I worked on a what's it called? I was working on a little visual novel, and while I was trying to code it, I just remembered I have three options, and I have to code each response
Yes.
for that answer.
Yeah.
To go back and do that for another character, it's gonna be even longer, and it's gonna be tougher on the developer's side of things.
Yeah, this is why I never agreed with a lot of people pushing like, give us female Joker. We need like, how dare they not give us female Jokers? Like, no, like it takes effort. Here's my take on it: if they decide to give us another male character, I'm okay with it. If they decide to give us a female character, I'm okay with it too. That'll be
I'll take
interesting.
it.
If they decide to give us the male and female option, hey, if they can make it work, awesome. They have more options. But if they don't, I'm not gonna hold it against them because I know how difficult it. I'm not. I don't know. I understand how difficult it could be.
You know how? Okay, I'm thinking of another way. Remember the in
And,
the Thousand Year
and one,
Door? I mean, not.
and
I
one
think
more
it's.
thing.
Oh yeah, go for it.
It also heavily depends on the story for Persona 6. Before anything else, it depends on the story because as one of the things I argue why female Joker couldn't work is because how the hell do you handle female Joker with Kamoshida? Or the whole being accused of beating someone up. Yeah, like Joe starts mentioning.
Oh, you know what? How it would
Yeah.
work. I'm not. This is just a random idea that just got in my head. It's not developed or anything. But like he hits on you and and you say no, and that's why he hates you, or something. Because I know there's some people
but
like.
again,
Yeah, I know. No,
Like,
because
at
I
that
know
point, I
some
feel
people
he'd
like,
be
oh, you
more-
rejected me,
more-
now I hate you.
I feel more that considering how Shido is, he would have forced himself more on you.
Yeah.
But he has on.
No, Shido.
No,
I'm
but-
talking to Shido.
Shido, yeah. But yeah, 'cause
I
you
say
have
it
to
should
bring- 'cause
be.
now you have to bring up that problem.
And the
Because
thing is
Shido
that
Shido does play a major role in male
The false
I'm gonna say
accusations.
male Jokers. Yeah, he does fall of
Yeah, no, this is
He
just
does
another
follow
can
the
of worms that
part.
we have unleashed.
yeah, this is why like adding just a female character to add one doesn't work. You have to put effort on it.
Yeah, like
yeah. It's not like how they did it with what's it called? With 3. Like sure they did have the female character, but then they had to like put in that I don't
Well,
know. I
here's-
haven't played 3.
No, here's the thing: is that this might be me from my past not remembering Asmel, but Makoto Minato from Free wasn't heavily defined by his character affecting the story. Like, obviously, he had personality to it, but it wasn't his character traits. His character didn't like drastically affect the way the story, other than his actions did. So basically, having a female didn't change much because it was still doing the actions of the female Minako, as remember that being the fan name. Joker, though, a whole lot of aspect of the game get drastically shifted if you make him female.
yeah.
Yeah, Silver, you're right. Like going back to how would the assault thing occur and how would this
Kamoshida
pass
deal
happen?
with it being a female, basically student.
I think
like,
he would.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would force
Kamoshida
himself.
would force himself, and if you say no, then he's gonna get mad that you're not joining him.
That's like the only way I
But-
could see it. Like no, because you know how if you get, I know like in some guys like, oh, if you reject me, they start calling the girl a whore.
The nice guy syndrome.
Yeah.
but and that's what I said about more than before we talk about female characters or male characters or anything. We need to know the story of Persona 6 because
Yeah.
that will drastically affect. Obviously, if they do anything like they're doing 5 and improving on it, okay, giving the main character more of a personality, more traits to them, distinguish them, then that is gonna affect how the character is.
And how the story will be too.
Yeah,
Because you
and
need
this is it.
you don't need just the main character, but you need the interactions
supporting
between
cast.
him and the supporting cast, whether it be your main party members or your
Or the confidants, or social links,
hell,
if they go back to that.
Yeah, or hell,
Slinks.
even villains too.
Yes. And like I said, if they decide that the next game is gonna be with the female lead, I'm all for it. Yeah, that will be great. But then it's because the story will be focused on the main lead as a female.
Silverman, you're exactly right. Because the only big problem is making the story work. But like how I
you would have to create a whole entire game around her. Then,
and that's kind of the
because it's going back to the point that I've made with developing it. It's gonna take a lot of time. I think even the developers said that they were planning to do that, but then they realized that they're gonna have to go back and do the stuff for the female part. And they're like, no, we can't do that because it's going to take so much time and effort to do that when we already had the game set for
remember, Persona 5 was already kind of delayed a lot and had a lot of problems in development.
Yeah.
And while I'm like I mentioned in one of the posts, the more of the unused scenes that Fast has been showing up, has been presenting show up, the more and more I'm suspicious of them, and start to feel like maybe some of these are not really unused and more someone's messing with just creating scenes with, because we've seen people create stuff, like it's not hard to do.
Yeah, that's what the whole modding community is.
Yeah,
like,
so which is why
you can create your own stuff, which is pretty cool. Modders, that's what's cool about modders. They like to mod things. You can have your own separate story, just like how people are doing with Friday Night Funkin'. I know it's like an out there thing, but like there's some pretty cool songs for Friday night and some story stuff that people create too.
Yeah. So it's one of those things that, like, well, I'm starting to become a bit more suspicious on all those unused scenes. The fact of the matter is, it is very likely that some of those were in fact real unused scenes, and they got pushed maybe because they didn't have enough time to integrate them and such, or have to move things around and they couldn't do. And to going after all that pressure and all the amount of stuff they have to do, and go like, now make a female character and change the entire story and campaign and choices so she fits in.
It's already too much work to do.
Yeah, it's why when a fan demanded the female character, I was like, no, don't, like, you don't. That's extremely unfair of them. Yeah. It's sadly the fact that, because, and again, I think what Persona Portable did, having the female option, was really cool, and as Solarman, it was kind of nice having it there. But I feel people are taking that too much for granted. They
romanticized it.
No, it's not romanticized, but taking it for granted.
Yeah, basically.
But the thing is, like, I think
they kind of put it like in a high pedestal.
No, well, again, because I don't think the main character was really that involved that much in the story, in the narrative.
Yeah, like he's pretty quiet to begin with.
Well, the character is pretty quiet. Like I said, I haven't played Persona 5 or I haven't played Persona 3 nor.
Well, it's not even that,
because in the end, the character just like Thor. There you go. That's it.
Yeah,
but no,
unfortunately.
It's not even that. It's basically the concept, the fact that if you look at PS3 Portable, they had to switch confidants around, and they basically had to, and they could also shift around because you didn't have social links for all the party members. So the male guy has the female party members, and the female has the male party members. And also, one thing that you don't really get here, you don't get like, oh, it has female characters portable for not portable for, I'm seeing Monster Hunter, Persona 3 Portable. in Persona 3 Fest and the original, it's very much like all the other Persona games. You go into sections and map, you walk around, talk to people, explore. Persona 3 Portable was a visual novel style. There was no walking around. It was all just menus, until you go to Tartarus.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
But so
wait.
Joestar.
Does she keep the social link for the female ones too?
Let's give him a second to respond.
Yeah.
And not having to max out your charm for Yukari was great. Yeah, I guess Yukari.
So basically, the female did the male version get the male social links also for friend buddy, or was it just female gets all of them?
Don't you dare forget about Fuka. No, we're not. We're just not.
I think fucking Joestar only mentioned Aja's, Yukari, and Mitsuri.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really.
Mitsuru.
Yeah,
Joestar forgot Fuka.
Yeah, but Joestar, does the male side get to have the social link with the male party members?
Okay, what the heck? We got a troll. Joestar, annihilate.
No.
So basically, they just gave all the options to they basically took all the options from male and added more to the female. Yeah, I can see why people favor the female option in Persona 3 Portable.
The thing is, like, if the game could probably expected you. Oh, you already played 3? Okay, here's another story. Which
but this time you don't keep all your social links, only for the female side.
Okay, male has no male sees links. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, basically male doesn't get all the extra stuff, and a female gets extra stuff, basically.
So basically, the story was catered around the girl. Good to know. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing eventually, because I do want to play throughout the whole entire game. I was not considering playing Portable as the male. I was planning on playing Portable.
I mean, that's the main. That's one of the main reasons, like the main props for getting the Portable one. That, and if I remember correctly, the Portable version is the only version of free that lets you control your party members.
Yeah.
I'm still upset that Fest didn't have that feature. Like, it should have been there.
Hey, maybe they'll just like dump 3 FES on Steam and then modders
that mystery announcement, which is probably not going to be anything people are expecting, and they're going to get disappointed.
Because everyone gets disappointed if it's something. You're gonna hear the large majority saying that they're disappointed in what Sega Atlas has to say.
What Sega Atlas did not do.
Yeah, because everyone focuses on the negative, especially me. But for Persona 6, I just want to see what they can come up with. That's all. And if it interests me, well, cool.
Yeah. I'm not surprised over when the game is designed with you not controlling your party members as balanced, and you be able to control everything kind of makes it probably a cakewalk.
Like, I can see it being a kind of like a challenge, but I still, like, I had no problems with it at the same time. I never had characters. The only times I was like, come on, attack and attack the one that's not on the floor. Okay, fine, whatever. I'll take care of it myself. You just back me up. That was just my way of thinking when I was playing Persona 3.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Bless you.
Ear rape.
Forgot to balance the enemy AI over party control.
All right. Let me see if I have another topic.
But I think we're good with the Persona 6. Like, oh no, there one more thing. The reason why it's trending it's not because discussion of Persona 6. It's trending because of joke memes. It's basically the
Yeah.
whole joke
Yeah.
memes of like people saying like this will be the next cast of Persona 6.
Yeah,
All right,
I
I
saw
found
one
another.
that
I
was
found a
like
article
the
by Gamer Rant. We'll talk about that once we're getting ready.
Oh
but
god, Gamer
I
Rat.
think I saw one of them.
I
Oh
just want to
no,
talk about it. I haven't
we
read it,
cannot
so
trust these people.
I don't know. Like, but it might have some. Maybe it might have like a little glimmer, like a little nugget of info. Like who knows? It might be.
But
It might be. It might actually happen. Oh, good Gamer Rant.
exactly, I don't.
They are so
This is
bad.
what I don't trust any. I don't trust any articles because of what
I just
people
want to
tries to put
discuss.
out there.
I only bring that as a point of discussion so we can go on from that, because seriously we always go off from
On
one
weird
topic, and
tangents.
so I always grab these as the, well, and not always, but the reason I got these is because so we can have like a little seed, and then we'll go off from there. Because I don't even think we're gonna read the whole thing. Persona 3 remake plus Persona 6 reveal would be a double header for Atlas. I
I
say
mean,
they.
how many years has it been since Persona 5 Royal came out?
At
Let's
least a
say how
year.
many a
Yeah, it
year.
came out in
Okay,
2020,
hold on.
and it came out
Okay,
in April.
so if they came out with a game in a year, why the heck are they going to announce another game the next year if they finished it?
To be
Because
fair, well, that argument for 6, I could see that for the remake.
yeah, for the remake, yes, it would be cool.
Oh,
But
okay.
to
Here,
make another game,
hear me out.
oh,
I
Yeah,
just have an idea, and I just do not want to lose it. You know how they revealed SMT 5, and like, oh, but until then, and then they show off what's it called? Nocturne HD. I could see them doing that for 6
no,
and 3.
and Silver has a very good point. It arrived last year on the States. On Japan, on the other hand, it's been for 2019.
Oh
that's
yeah, I
true.
forgot about that.
Japan
Yeah.
gets theirs first, so it'd be 2 years.
Yeah,
for
no.
Japan.
Remember, if you remember, Royal like was a big surprise. Like it wasn't as thankfully it didn't take as long as Strikers, but it still took its time.
Like the groundwork was already there. Like the heavy lifting was pretty much done. But wouldn't it be great? I mean, they did do that with the Breath of the Wild sequel, and with what's the other game? Skyward Sword HD. So I could see them doing that, because like 2 is a coincidence, 3 is a trend. I mean, okay, but Persona 5 was in development since 2011 and didn't come out
Persona
until
5 was
2000.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And the other reason why I also don't think they might be announcing a Persona 6 is this may have changed, because I remember this being news like early after Persona 5 release, but the creator of Persona games wanted to move away from Persona and do the fantasy project game. Project Fantasy.
Yeah.
So
Which one?
either
don't
they're gonna
think
have
they'll
to
go.
find someone new to do the next Persona 6, which might take some time, or they're gonna have to wait until he's done with his fantasy project before going for another Persona game.
Exactly. So, like I said, because it's already been a year from Persona 5 Royals release in the States, but then in Japan it's 2 years. They still need to take time just to like brainstorm some ideas for the next game if they're gonna if they're planning on doing another game.
Have they confirmed a new Persona head?
I could
I
believe
don't
it.
think they have,
I would believe it.
because as soon as they get a confirmation of a new persona head, then they can start brainstorming. But
Oh,
until
so
then, if you
they're bringing the expansion guy to do the next main series. Nice.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, but still, if but that still doesn't mean that it's confirmed yet. They have someone else that
Well,
they
no,
said,
like that's the whole purpose of an announcement is to confirm it.
yeah. So it hasn't been confirmed yet.
Yeah.
Thank you,
My
thank
view.
you for Twitch chat too. Thank you guys.
Yeah, and I'm keeping an eye on it now too.
Yeah, me three. But
Yeah,
yeah,
not
that's what I.
yet.
That's not yet.
Yeah, not
See,
yet. But I could see them saying, like, I think they would at least tease the logo and then, but until then, Persona 3.
I mean, they kind of did that with Metroid Prime 4. Whatever happened to that?
That is true, but at the same time, Metroid is not, I don't think it's, like, in the same level as the Persona series. Oh, shoot.
Oh well, there's still some people who like the
I know that
Metroid.
there's people that like it. I'm just saying, the thing is, Nintendo has kind of just taken it out and shot it old Yeller style, or at least
Yeah,
given us the impression that it has. Don't get me
yeah.
wrong,
Well, the last
I've never
time,
played that much Metroid to begin with. I was never a Metroid kid, but I do wish there was a game for them already, just because, like, come on.
it's been until I think like 2016, 2014 when they. No, I think it was 2018 when they announced Metroid Prime 4, but then the people who were working on it, the Nintendo didn't like the way that it was being developed, so they had to get back to the old studio who did the other three primes, but we still haven't heard anything from them, which sad. I know I said something about I know I brought it over to Metroid, but we'll go back to the Persona 3 and Persona 6. Sorry guys.
Yeah. No, like I said, I'm expecting uh, maybe some news, but I'm keeping my expectations on the like. If we get Persona news, awesome. Like if we don't, I'm still very much happy with Persona 5. I still have my Monster Hunter games, and that means I can also have time to look for another game.
Yeah, they teased 2013. They teased Q, Dancing All Night, and Persona 5 in the same night. Really, dang.
I mean, if
We
it's done
also
in the
have we
past,
still
there
have
is
Q2.
evidence.
Yeah, and we still have Q2 as well. But
Oh man, the thing is, like, it needed to be on the Switch, or
yeah, it
so it
needed
would
to
have
be on
gotten
the
more.
Switch.
So, yeah. I'm not. The thing is, like, I think I've already said this before. I think I just discussed it with Lonely. I I do have it, but the thing is, I would probably it needed to be on the Switch for it to get more attention. I mean,
Hmm.
plus with the whole with Joker coming into Smash, it would have helped.
Mm-hmm. My
Hmm.
here's the one thing I wanted to announce because dear God, please give it to us already. Is Shin Megami Tensei 5? That thing has been in hiatus for God knows how long, with only one trailer shown midway and then once again silent. Like, as someone who enjoys the Persona series, Philologa, just give it some time, give a break to bring Shin Megami Tensei. Well,
Trailers
but one was
for
just the
SNT.
the like teaser announcement trailer, and one was the proper trailer.
Didn't they show it at what's it called, the Switch or
Yeah, it's for the Switch.
I think it
yeah?
was kind of like
Well,
what's that one game that was originally like the first game that was announced for the Switch?
Breath of the
It
Wild.
was released.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it
no,
was
no, no,
announced early in the
no.
Switch release.
Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest was one of the first ones, like third party, that it was gonna be on the Switch. I think it's like that. It'll eventually come. I
I
mean,
mean, they probably want to make sure it's running good because, well, but then at the same time, you don't want to keep fans waiting too. They're gonna pull up. They're gonna pull a Sega.
I could see.
Well,
Okay,
isn't Atlas affiliated with Sega?
yeah,
No,
Yeah.
yeah, Atlas is part of Sega. Sega
Sega bought Atlas. Yeah,
yeah.
That's true. People are still gonna make a fuss over it no matter what.
yeah, Sega owns Atlas.
Yep. It's why
Yeah,
they can allow all those Yakuza Persona crossover jokes and references.
Like a Dragon Yakuza. I don't know who
But
said this. I think, or maybe it was me, and just somebody repeated what I said. Uh, they would have wanted the Phantom Thieves in Yakuza, but not the Phantom Thieves, but like the students just walking around.
you could see them and like, hey, what are you kids doing here? Oh, we're just walking around.
Minding our own business. Okay, like, but you had to go out of your way and look for them.
Yeah.
Oh, LOL, they got a girl in Yakuza 7 named Futaba, voiced by her VA. Okay, that's cool.
I think it's Lindbeck who voice acts Futaba.
Yep.
are we talking about the English or the Japanese voice actress?
Oh yeah, true, because it's two different voice actresses.
Aoki, or I think that's your pronounce. I think that's her name. Oh,
Okay.
English.
Okay, English.
Coincidence? I think not.
No, they probably did it purposely because the English
Oh, Yuki, sorry.
localization.
There used to be a character named Aoki. That's why.
Yuki.
Yeah, that's from Bakuman.
But yeah, no, like I just want them to finally come out with Shin Megami Tensei 5. That's been forever, and afterwards or with it, because I'm not gonna say like only Shin Megami Tensei 5, but if they want to bring something else Persona wise with Shin Megami Tensei, that's great. But they need to finally bring Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, they need to bring M70.
Has been on hiatus for a long time, which they'll probably. I think the what's it called, the Persona has been taking up a lot of their.
Oh yeah,
a lot of
like their
time.
attention.
Yeah, because if you think about it, Persona 5 got large amount of attention, and then with Royal, it got even more attention, and then they did Dancing Star Night, I believe.
Dancing Star Night, Dancing Moonlight.
No, they did Dancing Star Night and Moon Night.
Oh yeah, it was 3.
Because
it was 2 games, and then you got the Persona 4.
The 4th also, if you got the collectors.
Yeah, and that's the only way to get it.
Outside of Vita, yeah.
Yeah, outside of the Vita, but I mean like on the PS4.
And now you have Strikers.
I'm so glad that I bought the double pack. That is what they called localized.
Yeah, Dancing Star Night and Dancing Moonlight.
I gotta get the double pack. I didn't know that you would get Persona 4 Golden. I mean Persona 4 Dance through it. I just got them because like I'm gonna get both of them. I might as well just buy both at the same time.
But no, I also got them just because my wife enjoys rhythm games, and although she was really disappointed to see that Persona 5 and 3 versions were just dancing games around, and there was no story like Persona 4.
My friend is trying to be funny. Here.
I can't look because then I'll
monitor the chat first while you.
I saw that. I
hate that. No Star Night and Moon Night. Those are only the Japanese names. Oh well.
I saw that. Yeah.
No.
The meme.
No meme.
I saw that.
No memes, mo problems. All
Do
right.
we have another topic?
Well, all of these were kind of Persona related, but at the same time, should we talk about our wish list for Persona 3 remake?
And like I
Honestly,
said,
I
I'm
don't.
kind of in the only wish list I have is party control. Basically, that's the only
Party
thing.
control. I don't. Oh, okay. Fix the answer, maybe, or retcon it that it never existed, and just let.
Well, again, that goes into the like drastic changes for stuff, which is why I try to avoid like big wish lists for stuff
Okay,
like this.
have you played the answer? I haven't even finished.
No, I just don't pay attention to it.
Oh, okay. So, okay, don't
No,
retcon
I
it, but
don't
like
really
don't
care.
like, maybe not include it. I don't know how you could work around it, or just fix it, and but like knowing this new.
Oh, I do have one. I do have one more fix also for Persona free remake. Remove the tire mechanic.
I say keep it like for the first level and then get rid of it, because it needs you need it's like the training wheels. I say
Well, the problem with the tire mechanic, it's a big reason why getting all things done and like in social links and such is such a hassle because it can screw you over.
no, I'm only saying keep it in the first, like not the first dungeon, but like as the tutorial. Like, oh, you're getting tired. Okay, let's head back, and that's it. Like, yeah, take it out, but at least incorporate it into the like in the beginning, so just so people know, like, oh,
Oh, another
Okay,
one.
hold on.
Allow
Going to the answer. I'm just gonna say this because everyone thinks that retcons are bad. Retcons can be good. It's just that most
Ret-
retcons are
I
are
can
hit
see
are.
retcons fixing or elaborating on a
And
thing that just
I'm
wasn't
gonna get
properly
a.
explained.
I'm gonna give a good example because I don't care what people say about it or I don't care what people say about it or anything, but I think I'm gonna go to Dragon Ball. Sorry, but with the what's it called, the 30-minute timer that they have for, or not 30 minutes, it's an hour limit for the Potara fusion between mortals. I feel like that's better because
Yeah,
you're gonna make the fusions um
I say
OP. They're
the
already
the
overpowered, but then they
retcons should at least be more as elaborations. Like, oh no, yeah, it doesn't work that way. Sorry, like our bad. We didn't know.
yeah. And I believe the younger Kai for the or for the seventh universe was still kind of new to it. Well, you had to have
Yeah, it only
Goasu,
makes sense that he
an
wouldn't
older
know.
Kai.
Older
Yeah,
Kai was just pretty much stuck, and like, hey, he was stuck in the Z Sword, so he didn't. How would he know like the full
yeah,
details? Like, hey,
yeah.
I've
and
only
Just
know
you're
this
right.
all,
Time
all
limits and tension.
I've
And
I
only known
get
this from all my life.
another thing that they that they did was the power drain for blue when Vegeta went blue. Like, wait, it's only been like set amount of time. How can we defuse already? Like, oh, you must have exerted too much power. So
Parabolic lion tamer.
just like how Super Saiyan 3 drained Goku's time limit on Earth. But wait, but what does that say about the Metamoran fusion for when Goku and Vegeta did it in the Broly movie? I'd say that's why I kind of want to say if you were going to have that argument between both fusions, I say Metamoran would be a bit better because if it's time limit, its power doesn't drain, even though you want to bring up Go tanks. Like, I'm gonna get off this topic now. Let's go back to
I will
no,
just let's just end it off with on that topic, as in retcons should at least be elaborations or go into more detail. I just say that,
yeah.
like, fix something that was kind of like iffy to begin with, and just like, oh no, like here's a proper answer, and that's it.
Yeah, so like
here
if you
is
want to try to retcon the answer, just saying like just to make it easier, then okay.
Like, don't
But
make
then
it
you have to
don't make it
elaborate
long.
it.
here's an actual
Elaborate the answer.
change for free that I think should be added. allow you to have the social link with the female be platonic and not just romance
yeah.
all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, brain just farted one moment.
It's just
Yeah.
lonely.txt has stopped working. Would
Yeah.
you like to Would you like to reset?
Yeah, controllable teammates. I say if they want to add some portable stuff besides the controllable teammates, have it be like a little mini game or something, and like not mini game, but kind of like an abridged version for with the female protagonist. If it had to be done, is what I'm trying to get at.
What did they, Joestar? What has already been a thing since P4?
You
You can make them
them
platonic when you get when
Oh,
you're
okay.
given the choice. Okay.
Okay,
I mean, you
so
can
yes.
still do. I mean, you kind of have that platonic choice in 5 as well, right?
Oh yeah, Sai is platonic. You can't do anything with her.
Yep.
Like, just give us the choice of like, oh, I don't want to. Like, nah, girl, I don't. I like you, but not like that.
He's like, I like you, but not like that. Just like I said, just they kind of have that.
You're a milf, mother. I'd like as a friend.
Mouth.
Did I already mention that I consider Kawakami a tigress?
Yes,
That's
you
yes.
did at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, in case somebody did not hear that. The thing is, somebody said that she's a tiger, and I'm like, tigress, please. Mandatory platonic relationships will just make fans salty. Just look at the Psy fans. They can get mad at all they want, but it's not going to change anything, so whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, hell, even in Persona 5, they try to push like, hey, why don't you try to go out with Makoto?
No
She's
thanks.
the best fit for you.
No thanks. All right.
And then you have the saddest one to deny.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm looking for another topic because I grabbed a couple, but then these don't work. All right. Let's see.
Like spitball one out. Because how far are we into the podcast as of right now?
We're like over an hour, but but we
Let's
didn't
shoot for higher.
We shoot for higher. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something. Okay, Persona and Shin Megami Tensei games that need to make the jump to PC 1 week ago. Oh, but this is Gamer Rant. Never mind.
Gamer Rant. Okay, if animate P5 cutscenes on's pretty good, don't you think?
Well, they still have some merit. Okay.
Yeah.
If PC port is going to happen, it would make the most sense for the base Persona 5 Royale rather than the vanilla version on Persona 5. Okay, so Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2 would be one of them. The Persona... Okay, I actually like this. The Persona 2 duology coming to PC. That would work.
That would be good.
Which one coming to PC?
Do we have... okay, let's go into one last topic. And it kind of relates to what we're kind of talking about already. The classic Persona games. I say they should come to console. Or PC, whatever. Or both.
Or
why
both.
not? I mean, why not?
I'd say both.
I say both too. But the thing is, re-release it as not... Like, don't re-release it as like, oh, Persona Classic or something. Like, or just call it Persona Origins. As like the... just for marketing, but in reality, you get all 3 games.
Like Persona 1, Persona 2, and
Eternal
Persona
Punishment
3?
and Innocent Sin.
Oh no, okay, just those ones, because those were the original Persona.
Yeah, those are Persona Classic.
Yeah, that would actually be cool. Just have them in a bundle too.
Yeah,
You have
that's
to
why
play one
like
game.
market it
Yeah.
as Persona Origins.
It's like the what's it called? It's like the Metal Gear Solid. You could play all three games.
Oh,
Metal Gear One,
I
Metal
mean,
Gear
they're both
2, and Metal
PlayStation
Gear
games. It
3.
wouldn't be too difficult to just port them over. It's not like they're re-release. It's not like the games are already done. They can technically just bring them over. Um, yeah, I would say call it Persona Origins or something. Kind of like what they did
Shin
with
Megami, well, or you could do like Shin Megami Tensei Persona Origins, because again,
excuse me.
because if no one remembers or if anyone doesn't know, the Persona series stems from the Shin Megami Tensei.
I want
So
to
like the
say if
first
they're
game
gonna
is
do
called
that, they should at least have something. They have to do something with with SMT if we're gonna go with the SMT moniker, but not in the way that like they're re-releasing the game on there. Have it kind of like you know how when you buy what's that one game that I remember, uh, Metal Gear Solid on the
do not
PS1.
use Revelations. Oh
Yeah, they no, I mean like in the
no, it's because
MGS
Silver's saying.
they
Well, it's
had
because
if you
Silver's
didn't
saying, "For the love of God, don't use Revelations." That was god awful. I haven't played those, so I
I
don't know how
doubt they would
awful it
use
was.
those,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I only say this: use it as like a prologue sort of deal. Before you play the game, here's something that you could watch first or something like that, kind of like an introductory type of thing. Because I know MGS had something similar. If you didn't play the Pixel games on the MSX or and the
Here's a rundown
like a
of the
summary,
story.
yeah, basically. Because who's gonna know who Tamaki is in Persona 1? I just because like if you don't know, it's kind of sad that if you don't know, and it's kind of interesting the little bit that you get from her, at least like in the first hour. But yeah, like market it as I would say make a like a cardboard sleeve. Call it Persona SMT Persona Origins. But like inside it's just the regular boxes or just like updated art for the boxes. Like you would
Just like
have
try to not upgrade, but like update some of the visuals.
I think the visuals
It
could
can
work as
still,
in just the sprites or the
yeah.
portraits. I say that yeah, that would be a good idea. Just to differentiate from the PSP ones.
Now, would you just have it just regular as it is, or would you want to add voice acting also to it?
I'd say leave it as it is.
I leave it as it is because like these characters are not coming back. Why bother? Like the cutscenes are fine. If they need to, they could just like. I mean, look at Dragon Quest. It does not have voice acting. That's only an American thing. I think. If anything, they would do that for Japan first, and I wouldn't mind it if they didn't get voice acting. But what do you guys think?
Like some games you don't really need voice acting. Like if it's a very old game like that, you don't really need it. But like something like Persona
it would be
3
extra.
and yeah, it would be like a little cherry on top for if they do get the voice actors and actresses. But like for Persona 3, if they were going to remake that,
3 needs the voice acting.
yeah, 3 needs the voice acting. So does 4, and if they do remake 4, they'll still need the voice acting.
Golden is already remade.
True,
and
true.
it's on the PC,
Yeah,
so
and
technically
it's the PC.
Disregard,
Golden doesn't need it.
That.
Yeah, Golden doesn't need it. That
that
one's milked already enough.
They're still trying to bring back 3. Like, hey, remember 3?
A lot of people consider Persona 3 to be 1. Golden is 2 and
Yeah.
5 is 3. Like, I can understand why. Because Atlas Japan wanted them to release EP because it was newer, and P2 is PSP's international sales. Apparently, it wasn't good, and they had to localize other
Apparently,
games.
wasn't good.
Oh, I say it should be like a digital game at least, and then what's it called? Limited run games sells copies. I would say go for that. But this is like
Just like how
this is
they
like
limited-
hoops to begin with.
Yeah. So how many? So you're getting 3 games for the price of 1.
I would still pay like a nice premium, like maybe like a little bit over $60. Because like technically you're getting 3 games and
3 really old games.
dude, we got the Mana series on Switch, so I don't see why we can't. Plus, it's probably going to be like a limited run type of deal because you know how Atlas is.
So they're trying to forget Persona 1.
Well, too bad. It exists.
Yeah, but too bad it exists. And they kept going with the numbering.
Okay, let's talk about one more thing and then end it off there because I want to keep at least this under 2 hours. Because we're at 1:34, or at least that's how much since we went live and we didn't actually start. Unless USA said they'd localize EP PSP if there was enough fanfare for it, but that was back in 2012. Oh,
to be fair, a lot of companies have said a lot of things. Oh, we'll do this if there's enough fanfare, but they never deliver. Like, oh, do people want Persona 5 on the Switch? Everybody crying, yes, please. Like, man,
I don't hear
Persona
you.
Persona 5 on the Switch, or Cat going like, hey, do fans want to give us feedback about the Mega Man Legends free? Hell yeah! Look at all this feedback we have. Man, nobody likes Mega Man Legend free. Too bad. We'll have to cancel it. It's usually, I feel like the companies use it basically as an excuse to say like, oh man, nobody wanted it. Guess we can just ignore it.
I can't hear you.
Oh yeah.
I can. Who wants this moldy sandwich?
Who
I heard someone say yes, said Atlas. I heard someone say yes. Here, take this moldy sandwich.
And just yeets it in front of their faces.
Let me look for one more topic, and then because I use Google News because I can't look for I can't find anything.
Of course, because
okay, another gamer.
Joestar, you're right.
The gamer
Joestar,
says
right,
On
because...
should be the lead of Persona 5. No, screw that. Not that I don't like On.
Okay, no, okay,
like,
okay. Hold on. This feels like it's trying to push a narrative, and I don't want to talk about that stuff because, considering how stuff I've heard, it's just a big no.
Like, I like Anne, but I don't think that works with it.
Like, if we were gonna say who would be like the best, if Joker goes down, you have like the second best in command, it would be Makoto. There's like silence there.
No. The thing is, like, I only say, just don't push agenda, as in like because that's more of a personal agenda, and the thing is, people like they're gonna write whatever the heck they want. Like, no, because I would like, we have our bias toward our favorite character, and it would be like if we had an On shipper here, he would be saying, "Oh no, I totally agree with that." But I'm only saying that I think to the writer, I'm only thinking, dude, you like On, that's fine, but don't
push it, because
we like On, but like, please. Like, she's fine where she is now.
Yeah, and if we're gonna go down that route, let's say, like, hypothetically, I don't think she would be that much of a good leader. going through the other girls, like the only
Yeah,
better
Makoto
one
would
who
be
would
the only
serve as
one.
yeah, because
I think
he didn't win.
I think if we had to stack them up, I think I'll be the first to admit it. Futaba is more of a supportive role. Like she's the navigator.
Like she's literally a navigator. Like
yeah,
she
Yeah,
is.
she's
yeah,
the nav. She's
she
the
would
navigator.
like if it was a ship, like she would be in the on top of the mast, like, and people would have ignored her, or not. They just wouldn't have acknowledged her or paid too much attention to her because she was far away anyway. You guys, ship ahead. What? Did you hear something?
Land ho! What?
How dare you insult On? No, land ho! No, but that actually would sound like something
They
Futaba would say.
bullshitted their way into making Rise a fighter and P4AU. Oh, Risei. Why did I say Rise? Risei.
Monster Hunter Rise.
I was like, wait a second. I had to read that again because I forgot Risei. That's the Nabs. But that was her shadow though.
Okay, why
You
fans might want to skip
everyone.
skip to Persona 3. I still say if you don't, okay, you know how the Kingdom Hearts series keeps releasing all the games in one pack? I think they should at least do that for Persona at least with the classic ones.
Yeah, just the classic ones they could do like in a pack, but the reason why
here's another thing.
But Persona like the Persona series is just like it's just you would like little stories of a group. It's not like Kingdom Hearts where it's like one continuous story. No, it's you get the story of this group.
I have to admit,
and after it's done. Then we go on to another group. They have their theme and their story. They're done. So on. Instead of like
they could market it as
things.
a anthology series type of deal because it is an anthology, roughly. and Rise is.
Okay. Again, I think the reason why they have that is because, Risei, in Persona 4, you did fight the shadow of the person in the Midnight Channel, and even though Risei's persona is a support, you still had to fight her shadow.
Oh, it has Power Rangers logic. Oh, you were a threat to us in the beginning. Now that you're with us, now you suck. I mean, seriously, Tommy was like the most badass character, and then once he joined the team, he was as useless as the rest. I'm not kidding.
I don't think. Okay, Joestar, didn't you hear what I just said? You literally had to fight You literally had to fight a shadow of Risei.
No, yeah, it does have fighting capabilities.
Yeah, and it did. It wasn't a support one. It was you actually had to fight it, and it was.
You couldn't beat it.
Yeah, you couldn't really beat it.
It's like Professor Oak. You can. It's an unattainable thing that you can never get to it, and you will never defeat him because of it. Risei is overpowered.
And that's why she ended up being a support after she accepted herself.
But like I said, even the Titanium Power Ranger fell into that sort of thing. Because like he was a threat to
all the 6 Rangers fall into that.
Yes, I'm sorry, but it's true. When are we getting our 6th Ranger? But first we need our 4th.
And 5th.
Okay.
We need 2 new characters. We need 2 more characters. I mean, two members, and then we can start thinking about our.
And plus, the fighting game was just a spin-off too.
To be fair, Striker was also a spin-off, but was able to keep Futaba as only a navigator.
Yeah.
I could have seen many games. Well,
no.
She still played a good role.
Even though she still played a supportive role, but then in Persona 5 Royal, she did have an all-out attack finisher. which I thought was pretty cute.
But that's more of a assault type of thing. Like, oh, throw this and run.
A bomb has been planted. Ding ding. Done.
And the poor thing's glasses crack. I'm sorry. All right, I don't know if you guys still want to talk about.
I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those that when I found out that Futaba wasn't a fighter, I was kind of upset because, one, they have Rise be a fighter in the fighting game, and also because, as a lot of Muso games, you have all these quirky characters. Like in the Hyrule Warriors, you have Malo from Link's Awakening as a fighter.
I was hoping that she doesn't. Okay, I want to go with the thing that she can't fight. But she could use Necronomicon to ram the shadows. Like, I can't fight, but I can still run things over.
But no,
it seems like have the tendrils of Necronomicon actually just be fighting. Like she's in her persona. She doesn't need to use her. She doesn't have a weapon, but her persona is like her fight.
It's a tank. It's a tank.
But no, basically, I was like, man, I was real sad. But once I realized that the game feels
fights in the Star Ocean mobile game, Really?
Once I realized that the game is very much more like a direct sequel, and the fighting was less Muso and more just action RPG, I was like, you know what? I'm actually now kind of glad that they kept Futaba as Futaba is. That's her specialty.
I still would have wanted her. Well, it could have just been a mini game where she's just like just running over. What's it called? We could have had a hacking mini game. That would have been.
No, we had hacking escorts.
Yeah, hacking escorts, but it would have been great if you would actually been like you could have at least see the cockpit of Necronomicon.
I think we did do in one of the cutscenes.
I haven't finished it.
No, like it's early on.
You also get to see the cockpit of Necronomicon.
Oh, never mind.
When Futaba gets her persona.
I've drawn the cockpit.
This guy.
I'm the Futaba guy.
I know.
And I think I'm just gonna end up becoming the persona guy because almost everybody wants me to draw their favorite girl, and I'm like, might as well. I'm no longer drawing for myself anymore.
I'm drawing for other people, and that's what commissions does.
No, I mean Patreon.
Still.
But yeah, because you know who is constantly telling me, oh, draw Kawakami, draw Haru, draw Futaba.
I didn't tell you to draw.
I wasn't talking about you. Mr. Haru Pants. Poofy Haru Pants. Alright, do we have anything else to talk about before we end the podcast off?
I think we're good for now.
Is this the end of the podcast?
End of episode 1?
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. I don't know if you guys have watched Full Metal Alchemist on a streaming site without the commercials.
Like
Netflix. It'll go Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. And when me and my brother were watching it, my brother would go,
"Tune in next time to find out on Dragon Ball Z."
No, but you know how for the ad breaks it will stop and then it will go Full Metal Alchemist. My brother would go, in case you don't remember what you were watching a second ago.
Oh, Full Metal Alchemist, and then you have the next
Full Metal
the returning
Alchemist.
card.
Yeah, the returning card is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, you have the break card and then you have the returning card.
When I was younger, I actually didn't. When I was younger, I actually did notice because I would tell my friends when we were watching TV or my parents, like, it's it's coming back on. How do you know? And it actually was, but because I've noticed that they'll talk back when TV was still a big thing, they would show a commercial related to the channel, and that's how I knew sometimes. Like, oh, you're watching Fox, you're we'll talk about American Idol, and then we're back to your show. That's just an example.
Remember, and like some of those shows were on TV, so that's why they had like the what's it called, the commercial card, and then you have the returning card.
Well, technically, I don't think streaming is a big thing in Japan, or is it?
I mean, you had the VTubers.
Yeah, you have VTubers, so.
That is true. No, but I mean streaming as in as in TV, like.
Actually, there's another thing, but I can't mention it.
Okay.
He can't mention a stream.
No, it's related to something.
Okay.
Well, when we end the stream, you could tell us, dude.
Because there's spoilers.
For
Strikers.
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Right.
Yeah, this
is the problem with me. This is the problem with me not playing that game. Oh well, I'll probably play tonight after I'm finished with the commission.
Yeah, you remember, the sooner you play for the sooner we can have the Strikers talk stream.
We'll probably have a Strikers related podcast episode.
Yeah.
That Shy will probably be that'll be silent through most of it because
maybe we'll get our 4th Ranger. If we were one last dumb question, and once we're done with that, we'll end the podcast.
We're trying to prolong the inevitable.
No, it's just like I'm having too much fun here. If we were the Power Rangers, what color would we be?
I'm going more with blue for me.
Orange.
I guess I'm red then. Not because I think I'm the leader or anything. The thing is, I'm the one hosting all this stuff, and I'm the one that brings everybody together. Just DM me, bro. Orange. You can't be orange. You're not even a member. If anything, you're alpha. Hey, come to the podcast. Maybe you can be the
the Orange Ranger.
You
can be orange. I can be yellow.
Yellow has to be the best one because he's like the supporter to the red. You can't both be orange. Yes, you can. There were 2 red. There's more than 2 Red Rangers at a time. Sometimes I think Samurai and what's the other one? That's actually a Brown Ranger.
Yeah, they have a Brown Ranger and a Black Ranger.
No, I was just gonna say, Time Force had 2 Red Rangers as well. But
because the 6th Ranger had also red scheme.
Yeah. You get double colors. I guess I'm red then.
It's a double rainbow.
Because I'm technically the one that brings everybody together over here. And nobody does anything without me because I'm the one that actually sits down and records and edits the whole thing. So yes, I'm Red Ranger.
Tries to offer help.
It's fine. I don't mind doing it. It gets me something to do. And while I edit and render all of this, I draw, so it's good for me. All right, I guess that is the end of the podcast. Final notes, or we should end it off with a question for then, and we'll answer it in the next one. BRB recruiting teenagers with attitude. Time Force doesn't count. How does that not count? It was great.
Didn't you hear me? I said.
All right. Sixth Ranger. All right, 6th Ranger. All right, I guess we don't have anything to end it off with, so let's just say our goodbyes. Bye.
Hopefully next time. Next time we'll have more things to talk about.
Well, I think we got plenty. I think we got plenty out of just 3 discussions. All right.
Yep.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.